Well, good morning, guys. It's July the 6th. It's 9:40 in the morning. We are on a red day, sadly. Now my Schwab account. I took most of my trades on my Webull account, which is my other margin account besides Schwab. Um, And I mainly did that because there were some of the stocks that were kind of moving today were not tradable on Schwab. On Schwab. So that's why I kind of took some trades on my Webull, so I could make, take some advantages of the move the stocks were doing. Um we had a few stocks this morning. Top gainer was um I think it was LHSW, if I'm not mistaken. It make quite high move during pre-market hours. It kind of sold off a little bit during let's see, move this way. Kind of sold off a little bit after market hours. It kind of that I'm making a little high of the day at $7.74, but now it's sitting at $6.22. I think it's halted. So anyhow, we had LHSW, we had KIDZ, and LUCY were the three stocks that I was kind of making, in and out trading during pre-market hours and on the Webull account. Some of them were actually tradable on Schwab. Like I think Lucy and KIDZ were tradable on Schwab. But I didn't took much. I took a few trades just to kind of see if they were tradable on Schwab, and then I make lose it like $1 or two, which uh, yeah, on the Schwab, yeah, it's a loss, but I just wanted to see if they were tradable or not. Um, my biggest loss was on my Webull account and was on uh GMEX, which and then I'm making some headline about acquisition of a robotics company, something with AI has to do. So, and then I, squeezing all the way from $3 to $9.74. That was a big squeeze, guys. Um, really big squeeze. I was able to jump in at, let me see if I think I have the trades in here. Um, so I was able to squeeze at, let's see, trade for the day, GMEX. Okay, so I had a buy order at 910, sold at 964. Then I had another one at 915. I took some loss at uh, selling at 898. And then I think yeah, those were my last trades. I don't think the times are right, but I believe, let's see. Yes, this makes more sense. Well, I ended up with a small position of 40 shares, and then ended up increasing a little bit after I had some profit. My thing with GMEX is I took my first three trades and I was positive for the day, guys. I was positive. I think it was close to $100 or past $100. I don't remember on my Webull. And on my fourth and fifth trade, since I have a little profit for the day, and I thought the stock was going to squeeze past $10. Because I mean, ended up making that move from $3 to nine. It had room to make it from 9 to 20 or 15 at least. So that was my top process. But on my first three trades, I jump at six, and then I've buying and selling all the way until nine something. to 974, and then by the break of 10 on 974, I increased my shares by 20. So I just started with 40, then increased to 60, and ended up selling off 974, and ended up flushing down all the way to 8 something. I took a big loss, and um I was waiting for a micro pullback when it reached the $80, and I kind of gave up probably around 40 to 50% of my profit in there. So I definitely should have just stopped there and then take the profit, but like I said, I thought it was gonna go past 10, so I put another entry on the micro pullback and thought was going to squeeze back again to new high of 10. Ended up rejecting the and flush all the way down and lost the profit that I made on the first three trades, and ended up being on a big 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 red day. Not as big as my last not last week, but the week before last. That we're talking about 30 to 40%. No, yeah, about 20 to 30% of the account balance. So those were big, really big red days. Okay, definitely that's not happening again today. We kind of saw a little bit of it, but it's still not as big as than 2 days, of course. Uh, but it's still a red day, guys. It's still a big red day. Really disappointed the market. I mean, it was kind of expected, especially after 4th of July. The 4th of July, was Saturday, and we didn't have a trade day on Friday. So last week it was a 4-day trade week. So we only had Monday through Thursday for trading. Then Friday was observation for the market, so the market was closed. Then we have 4th of July on Saturday. Now today, Monday, I thought it was gonna be a lot of move on the market, due to last week was short and this week is gonna be a full week. But no, and then the morning ended up being choppy. There was, like I said, three stocks making a move, and most of them just kind of GMEX was the only one that kind of did like a long squeeze to $3 to $9, but most of them were just grinders. Grinders that kind of by the 30 minutes to an hour, they were like slowly increasing. But then, we got to our resistance level, and they will sell off, and then will like a slow increase back again. So, there's no point on trading none of that, just because you never know what they're gonna do. They might flush all the way down and stay all the way down. So if you buy low on that type of stocks, and even though they kind of tend to grind a little higher, yes, you can have a small winners, but small winners, but at the end of the day, is it really worth it? Risk that much of you know money just to get 2 to 3 cents uh, per share? Not really. So, I'm actually looking for these stocks kind of like GMEX that goes for $3 and it went to 3.50, $4, 4.50, 5. Was making high jumps. Not like 3 cents, 5 cents. Was making 30 to 50 cents jumps. So that's what we're looking at. But ended up beating my hand. I definitely should have just stopped when I lost that 50% of my profit. I should have stopped right there and then just kind of let it, level. But no, I ended up selling off, as you can tell right here. That's micro pullback that I was looking at, and then even though during market hours, I mean, right now it's selling at 345, or the lowest was 313. So ended up coming back even lower from where it started during pre-market hours. So, you know, things happen. Definitely, you just learn from it and you move on to tomorrow. Um, I'm really upset about it because, like I said, it was green and then it was red. So, it's pretty much that's it, guys. we'll see y'all tomorrow again, Tuesday. And I hope you have a good day. And remember, if you want to trade, trade is risking. Use a simulator. I'm probably gonna start using the simulator a little more. Uh, I will see how this week goes. Um, with my Weeble account, if I see it's not making a lot of uptrend moves, like I'm losing more than I'm making, I'll probably end up cashing out my money out of that Weeble account and start using it for paper trading. So simulator eventually. And, get a little more practice and uh a little more handle to, trading. But especially how the market is right now. I mean it's supposed to be hot. It's July, it's we almost back up to December, and we usually ended up making this hot market trend during summer, summertime, fall coming, and everything. So we'll see. We'll see how this week goes. But just we'll get back at it tomorrow. And well, thank you again for watching, guys. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll be awake at 6 a.m. Central Time, and I will be looking for good stocks, and I will see what's going to be available to trade. So, being that's it, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you.